I just look at Pep here in this situation, and cool. People aren't gonna like me. I ain't gonna like this, and I'll keep it.
No, I'll go for it, bro.
I was gonna, you know me, I'm gonna say it anyways. Like,
yeah, of course.
Everyone has allegations against them, whether you're at the top of your game, whether you're an all-timer, or whether you're just a good player who's overrated. You know what I'm saying? Mo Salah has his allegations to beat. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he does.
Henry had the final thing with his allegations, right? You know what I'm saying? Henry in finals, allegation. Do you know what I'm saying? Like every top player or top man, they have the little thing, because no one's perfect in it. No one, I don't care. No one's apart. Yeah, no one's perfect. Unless you're Messi, no one's perfect in it. Yeah. And man, then let's keep it a buck. Everyone talks about Pep. What would he be like without his tools? If he doesn't have his tools for 1 year, how is it gonna look? How is it gonna look when he's maybe down to bare bones?
Yeah.
What can be maintained? And I'm not talking injuries. City have not provided Pep with the right tools to go into the season. I think that is very fair to say. Yeah. He's not been provided with the right tools, in my opinion. You don't get rid of Alvarez and then bring in Gundogan on the free. You skits, like skits, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not replacing Alvarez was
madness.
Because he was playing a lot of games as well, and he was playing a lot of games for them in the 10 and in wide areas. Like he was multifunctional. He was effectively 2 or 3 players for them.
This is what I'm saying, and obviously, they got rid of the left backs. They don't have Ake. They play the bottom line is he doesn't have his tools. Pep doesn't have his tools, but he's not beating the can you coach out of this situation? No, we can't. Not right now. You can't, bro. He's persisting with the wrong things. He doesn't know what players to play. He's looking left and right. The players are seeing him enter his emo phase. He's in his emo phase right now, and the players don't know where to look. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, when people say, Fergie did it with a shit squad. And not just like, because that 2013, that was a shit squad. I don't care what anyone says. That Man United, that's probably one of the worst Premier League winning squads. If you're talking about pure, like, you had some ballers
wasn't great, bro.
It wasn't a great squad. You shouldn't be, like, again, this is why you hold man to the off-the-screen standards, bro, as a manager. And I'm not saying Pep should have gone and won the league in this stead, but like, bro, losing your tools and suddenly dropping off like this for me, bro. I know if your legends are getting older and that, but for me, you're not helping yourself with the allegations. Because now you need more Mavericks. That's what you need right now, Pep. You need Mavericks. You need match winners. You need someone that's going to pop up and do something that's outside of the robotic system you've been playing for the last 7 years. Now that you don't have that, because the system can't system because you've got mixture of injuries and no backing. So now, with those two out the window, you need a bit of, you know what I'm saying? Where's that extra spark? Where's that X factor? Where is it? Oh, wait, you sold it to Chelsea. Where's your X factor? Where's the, do you know what I'm saying? Where's the X factor? You don't have it. You sold it to Chelsea, unfortunately. So for me, I feel like the jury, like for me, Pep's on fraud watch in terms of, listen, if they were like 4th Rants, and they were still doing well in the champs and you're in all the cups, I can kind of give you a blight because I can go, there's been a drop off, but you haven't fallen off a cliff. These man have 1 win in 14.
Huh? Nah, that's not the stat.
In all comps.
That's not the stat, bro.
It was something like that. It was one, bro. There was a couple draws at, bro.
That's not the stat, bro.
I'll go back.
Can't be the stat.
I'll go back and count it. I'll go back and count it. I'll go back and count it. That run of games they had, I think it might have been 2 wins or something, but bro, it was a bad run.
2 in 14.
Was it 2 in 14? Was it 2?
But that's relegation form, blood.
Yeah. 2 in Rants. 2 in 14, man. 2. You know, 14 games is like 4 months. That's not 4 months. That's like 2.5 months, blood.
Yeah, no, I hear it. That sounds nasty.
Bro, that's a school term. You're telling me I'll come back to school for 9 weeks and my team won twice.
Yeah, that's mental.
It's mental.
Brother, how?
It's mental, bro. Even like 2 weeks, bro.
But this is what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, But this is why, yeah, when Pep's in that kind of form, yeah, it's like, bro, no one can't really chat to my manager like that, bro, because he's coming to a new team. He ain't spent no money. He ain't had no signings. And it's the middle of the season, bro. Like, bruv, their form's worse than ours, blood.
It is bad. It's treacherous.
Their form's worse than ours, bro. Like, I can't believe it's worse than us.
It's treacherous.
Bro. It almost doesn't feel right.
Bro, how about, I used to pray for times like this, but it feels like, yeah, it feels like I'm in the multiverse a little bit. It feels like I'm in the multiverse a little bit. Like City, yeah. Like, I don't want to say Pep's washed in it, but he is showing colors where if you don't have your tools, like,
damn,
could you go and manage under NFSG?
Yeah, no.
Could you go and manage under the Cronkies?
Absolutely not.
Could you manage? You know what I'm saying? Could you? Like, obviously, I don't want to take away anything that he's done because I'm a big fan of getting it done and saying, what if? I'm a fan of the reality rather than the possibility. But, is it 3 and 14? A man is saying it's 3. But, bro.
No, it's 2. But he said even 3's mad. Even if it was 3.
Yeah, if it was 3, yeah, that's
it's like, peak, bro. I can't even lie. He couldn't manage under FSG, bro. But you know what? That's always been the argument. But that's always been the argument because they've kind of done the Jose versus my man. Yeah. And obviously they're looking at Jose's had to do the come up. Do you know what I'm saying? And Pep has kind of been the trust fund baby, innit? That's kind of just inherited all of the wealth. And he ain't really had to work for it. Whereas Jose had to grind to kind of establish himself in the conversation in the first place.
Kendrick Drake conversation a little bit. Like,
bro, that's what it is. You get me? So it's one of them ones where, bro, he's looking crazy right now. He's looking real crazy right now. And the thing is, yeah, he doesn't seem to know how to change games, innit? And you know what, yeah? It's always kind of been like that. It's always kind of been like that. And this is the weird thing, yeah? What I like to judge coaches on, yeah, is when things are not working, how do you change it? Like, what do you do differently? What kind of changes do you make? And at the moment, yeah, it just looks like Pep is in a funk and he doesn't know how to get out of it. And this is why I said, yeah, experience is so important. Like, nothing has prepared Pep, yeah, for the situation he's in because he's only ever been successful, bro, in football. Like, he's never had a rough patch like this where he's had to kind of grind it out or whatever. Like, what is he doing that's different? What, playing Nunes at right back? Do you know what I'm saying? He tried playing him on the wing before, but I think that's more because he doesn't trust some of the man he's got, not because he's trying to ting. Do you get it? Yeah,
he lost. By the way, he was already like, you see Walker, like, even when Walker was playing at the top of his game and was the fastest he was in that, he was even a little bit iffy with Walker at them times. People just kind of forget that. Like, he was still unsure at times with Walker because remember when he publicly said Walker actually is the one who struggles to play the system the most. But
yeah, his pace gets him out of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, the system he wants, it was that, like, bro, Walker was at the top of his game and he still bought Cancelo in. But Cancelo was just so good. He was just able to play left back as good as he was able to play right back. You know, even though Cancelo wasn't great defensively, what the guy brought going forward was undroppable, you know, for the time that he was there. And I think now, as we said, there's so many problems at once. Even at least now you can say they're scoring more goals. Cool. There's been a little bit of an improvement. Yeah, as we said, maybe we were thinking, maybe they've escaped have they escaped the negative zone?
Right.
But like, they're still conceding we can talk about their midfield having no legs. We can talk about Haaland, you know, maybe having less chances than he needs to be as prolific as he can be. We can talk about the wingers having bad decision making outside of Jack Grealish. But Klein, Edison don't want to be there. Clear as day. Edison's never been a crazy shot stopper anyway. And like, now all of a sudden, Edison's being exposed because he's actually getting peppered more. And it's actually getting peppered now. Because remember, Man City's form of defense was that rigid possession. Come get the ball off us, I dare you. And if you step out, we're just going to cut you open. You know?
Yeah.
Now you're looking at their defense. You're looking at guys like Akanji, You're looking at guys like John Stones, who again his legs are gone. You're looking at Diaz, who is like, you were supposed to be the heir to Van Dijk, and I ain't really seen you in 3 years, like kind of thing. Like you've had your moments, where you've been very good, but you know that nothing in their defense really moves me like that. Don't get me wrong, Stones and Diaz, what, like 3 years ago, cold. Them two, cold. But when Walker's like physicality is starting to dwindle, obviously I know he's leaving and that. And then you don't really have a natural left back because Akanji's injured. And then I know Vardio's coming and that. For me, their defense just don't move me, bro. Look how many goals they concede, Rants. Man are not like, and this was not, and before people say to me you're being reactionary, City were getting done up with that over the top ball bare times last season.
Yeah, but bro, I think that's their system. I don't even think it's their defenders, bro, because if you look at the way they play, it's kind of to be expected, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because you look, Spurs suffer with the same thing. Like a lot of the teams that play as aggressively high up the pitch as City, the way to get them is over the top. The same with Leverkusen, the same with Tottenham, bro. Like these are things that come part and parcel with the philosophy of the manager. This is why I always kind of prefer mid-block here as a coach, because it kind of
mitigates it a little bit.
What you lose from being higher up the pitch, you can gain from having more technical players anyway. Do you see what I'm saying? It's just like, if you're playing that high up the pitch, you rely on 100% physicality throughout your team. The City are playing a high line and an aggressive first phase press here, but with no legs in midfield. So as soon as you beat the first line of pressure, bruv, it's easy work.
And what they used to have now, and the thing is, what they used to have is that with that long ball, I think 2 years ago, I'd say, what I liked about City is that Walker will either sweep it up or Ederson will be off his line. So so even though the over the top ball will be a problem, it has to be the perfect pass. If it's overhit, Ederson's sweeping it. If it's underhit, Walker's going to get there. Walker's going to sweep it up. And then all of a sudden, you've kind of, the weakness in the system has been minimalized just by having two players that are perfect for that scenario. Now, as I said, Ederson is kind of in no man's land a little bit now. He's barely in the team because he wants to leave, and obviously Kyle Walker's washed now, innit? So, and as I said, they've got too many problems at once. And this is why I say it's similar to Man United. Even though you guys are still worlds apart, in my opinion, in terms of who's better, I think it's similar problems at a different level. You know what I'm saying? It's similar problems at a different level. You got too many coinciding issues that stack on top of each other. It's literally stack on top of each other. And I don't care how well Pep's players know the system. They can't run.
Yeah, it's irrelevant about knowing the system, bro. You can't make up for the lack of mobility in that squad. You actually can't make up for it.
Yeah, because pass, one heavy touch, or if that ball is outside of, like, you know, like a player has that zone where they can control the ball. Anything outside of the zone, anything over hit or under hit, you're finished. And you can't recover.
They're not winning second balls.
Yeah. When you, like, as mad as it is, winning your duels, is so important, bro. Like City versus Joe Linton. Imagine City versus Joe Linton, Tonali, and Bruno Gim. Brother,
it's long, bro. Like, bro, them men are baby food. Like this is it, bro. Like, them men are just looking like baby food. This is the reality, my bro. Like, and this is spot on. Like, Pep's philosophy is becoming outdated because the game is more physical now than it's ever been in terms of intensity, especially in the Premier League. Like, bro, even when you look at the physicality of that PSG team, when you look at that midfield, and you look at that attack, bro, do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, look, come on, man. I can't lie. You look at the mobility and the tenacity in that midfield, when you've got Fabian and you've got Neves, and obviously Vitinha's got a bit of physicality as well. And then man, I got fucking, what's his name? Man, I got the two IC3s in the wide areas and Kang, bruv. Yeah. And them Korean man have some turbo engines anyway.
Yeah, they've got like 99 acceleration, 58 sprint speed, but they're explosive, innit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then they got 99 like endurance, blood. Like them man don't get tired. So
they don't still,
bruv, City were in trouble from the get-go. Do you know what I'm saying? They was in trouble for the get-go, bro.
Like
I just
even
think
at 2-0
the way they
down,
want to play doesn't work no more.
They weren't safe at 2-0 down either. Like it's tapped because that's why I said like it doesn't even have to be like like we can talk about cool if City buck like the Valverdes and that's then you're finished. Like the Marcus Llorentes, them man in centre mid that are just mad robust, technical, but they're just mad robust. Like again, the top 1% where you're fast, agile, and you're a midfielder. Like it's weird, isn't it? But you can go down to the lower levels of athleticism. Like, and I'm not no disrespect to Pep Sarr, but you get it. You can go down to Tottenham's level, and that's why Tottenham have done them in. That's why Tottenham done these man in the way they did. You know what I'm saying? Because man don't have to be the most technical in the world. If I nick the ball off you and you can't catch me, I'm not even. You can't catch me.
Yeah, that's it.
And if you break away from me, I'm gonna catch you.
Yeah, but this is the thing, though. Pace is the one thing in football, that there's no equalizer for, really. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, not really. The only way you can kind of nullify pace is by not giving people space in behind. But a lot of these modern managers want to play the high line. They want to play out from the back. So pace is way more effective in situations like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is the problem. Like if you play up against Man City, if you play against teams like Leverkusen and that want to play the high line, if you want to play the high line, you also have to have mobile players as well. Because as much as you want to keep the ball and do all of that, when you lose the ball, you have to be able to counter their pace with your own pace.
Yeah.
And when you can't do that, you get what happens to Man City, bro. And they just got overrun.